Hello, my beautiful ladies. Okay, I have a confession to make. I have a widow's peak. You're probably like, and the thing is, I used to hate my widow's peak so much. By the way, I do not really like the term widow's peak, but because it is the official term used to describe this, I will say widow's peak. Most people who know me do not even know that I have one because I remember very young I used to cut it off to make it disappear. I never liked it. The thing is, I do not even remember anybody telling me anything about it. But I used to notice that people around me did not have it, especially girls my age. I felt different, and maybe I was even afraid that people would find me weird with my widow's peak. I was ashamed of my differences, and perhaps you can relate because it's easy to be scared by our differences. But every time I would cut my widow's peak, it would regrow again and again. So it was a never ending cycle for me. But the thing is, when I think about it, the reason why I was cutting my widow's peak was not because it was a threat to my health or that it was necessary, but because in my mind, I believed that I had to look like the others as much as possible. I wanted to blend easily. And so many times we try to hide the things that make us different from each other. And this is sad because what makes you you is also your power. With time, I realized what I was doing and I decided to think about it. But don't get me wrong, cutting my widow's peak was not necessarily a bad thing. And if I did not like it, well, I did not like it. But the thing is, the reason why I did not like it was because of comparison. And this was the trap that I fell in. Yes, because if I were not comparing myself to those who do not have the widow's peak, I would not have felt this way at all. And I would have walked confidently with my widow's peak. And this is why I ask myself, why can't I walk confidently with my widow's peak? It is my mind that I need to convince, not other people. Because the truth is, people will take you as you show up. If you are showing up unsure about who you are, you will be the confused one for them. But if you show up as confident as you can, they will see you as a confident person, no matter your hair type, your skin color, or no matter if you have a widow's peak or not. Most of the time, people do not even care about these things. This is why self-acceptance is key, because when you accept who you are not doing things to find people's validation, but you do them because they make you happy. They are aligned with who you are. They are aligned with where you want to be, because they bring you purpose, they bring you peace, they bring you real happiness. At one point, we all need to realize that it is better to choose our battles carefully, because if we don't, we may be fighting the wrong thing and we may be seeing the enemy in something that is not even one. Sometimes, when you can't change something, it is better to accept it as it is to preserve your inner peace. Once I decided to embrace my widow's peak, I felt surprisingly happy. And because I did something that I never thought I would do, which is to accept my widow's peak, I felt stronger. I did what I was scared to do and I faced it. I know. It is just this tiny widow's peak in my forehead. But it is an example to show that sometimes acceptance is better. And in the end, it brings more peace in your life. And you know what? Now I feel so cute with my little widow's peak. Okay, take care, my beautiful ladies. I hope to see you in my next video.